One mistake that instantly turns her off. There's a moment every man faces. You meet a woman. She seems interested. She laughs at your jokes. Her eyes light up when she sees you. You start thinking, this is going well. And then, just like that, the spark is gone. Her smile fades. Her messages get shorter. Her tone shifts from warmth to ice. You think it's random. You think she got busy. You think maybe you misread her interest. But you're wrong. There's one mistake that instantly kills her attraction. One mistake that switches her primal instincts off like a light. One mistake that separates men who are desired from men who are discarded. And here's the brutal truth. Most men have no idea what that mistake is, because society never teaches them. Your teachers won't tell you. Your parents won't tell you. Your friends won't even notice it. But women know, instinctively, the moment you make this mistake, her biology screams, "This man cannot lead me. This man is not strong enough." You don't get a second chance. It happens fast, like flipping a switch. And if you don't understand what it is, you'll keep repeating it, again and again, losing women who could have been yours not because you're ugly, not because you're broke, but because you failed one simple test. Listen carefully. What I'm about to tell you is something 99% of men will never figure out on their own. This is the kind of knowledge that divides weak men from strong men. The kind of knowledge that exposes why some men always struggle, while others command respect effortlessly. By the end of this, you'll never look at your interactions with women the same way again, because you'll see the hidden mechanics at play, the psychology running in the background. Backhand index pointing right. This one mistake? It's not what you think. It's not about looks. It's not about money. It's not even about saying the wrong thing. It's deeper. It's primal. It's about the one signal you send, often without realizing, that tells her whether you're a man she should desire or a man she should forget. And if you don't control this, you'll keep losing women instantly. But once you understand it and correct it, you'll notice the shift. Suddenly, women respond differently. They respect you more. They're drawn in. They test you less, because they feel your strength. This is the line between attraction and rejection. Today, I'm going to drag it into the light. So pay attention, because once you see it, you'll never unsee it. The test/core problem. Here's the truth. Most men don't realize. Women are constantly testing you, not because they're evil, not because they want to play games, but because, deep down, their biology demands it. Every woman, consciously or subconsciously, is looking for one thing in a man: strength. Not just physical strength, but emotional strength, mental strength, leadership strength. She needs to know, can this man protect me? Can he guide me? Can he handle pressure? Can he stay solid when the world tries to break him? Because here's what you must understand. In the primitive world, a weak man meant death. A man who cracked under pressure couldn't fight off predators. A man who hesitated couldn't lead the tribe. A man who folded emotionally couldn't protect his woman or his children. That ancient wiring is still inside her. Even in the modern world, where there are no lions chasing us, no tribes fighting over food, she is still wired to test your strength. And here's where the one mistake comes in. The instant you show weakness, the moment you break frame, she feels it, and her instincts switch off. She doesn't need to sit down and think about it. It's automatic. Her biology whispers, "This man is not safe to follow. He is not worthy of my desire." That's why you've experienced situations where everything felt great, then suddenly coldness. It wasn't random. It wasn't bad luck. It was a test. And you failed. Example 1. The texting trap. She takes a little longer to reply. You panic. You double text. You ask, "Did I say something wrong? Are you mad at me?" In that moment, you think you're just showing care. But to her, You've just exposed your weakness. She feels your insecurity. She sees you seeking validation, and the attraction dies. Example 2. The social challenge. You're out with friends. Someone teases you. Instead of laughing it off with confidence, you get defensive. She sees it, and in that split second, she realizes this man can be rattled. He can be thrown off his center. Game over. Example 3. The pressure moment. You're with her. Things are heating up, but instead of leading, you hesitate. You wait for her to decide what happens next. She feels your lack of certainty, and just like that, she turns cold. Do you see the pattern? It's not about saying the wrong word. It's not about failing some perfect boyfriend script. It's about failing her hidden test of strength. She is constantly, silently asking, is this man solid, or is he fragile? And the second you show fragility, even for a moment, she knows. And once she knows, it's almost impossible to come back from it. That's why men feel confused. They think, but I was nice. I was caring. I gave her attention. Exactly. And that's the problem. You thought being nice would win her. But what she was really searching for wasn't kindness. It was strength. Society has lied to men. They tell you, just be nice. Just show feelings. Just open up. But here's the dark truth. The way you show emotion, the way you handle pressure, the way you hold your frame, that determines whether she sees you as a man to follow or a boy to reject. Backhand index pointing, right? This is the core problem. Attraction isn't logical. It's biological. It's primal. The hidden test every woman gives is this. Can you hold your ground no matter what? And the mistake that instantly turns her off, failing that test, showing weakness when she's wired to need strength. Here's what nobody dares to tell you. Society is built on lies when it comes to women, attraction, and relationships. From the day you were born, you were programmed to believe in a fantasy. They told you, just be nice to her. Treat her like a princess. Show her your feelings. Open your heart, and she will love you forever. But here's the brutal reality. Women don't fall in love with weakness. They fall in love with strength. And every time society tells men to be softer, be gentler, be emotional, they are leading you into a trap that destroys your masculinity. The harsh biological truth. For thousands of years, women survived by attaching themselves to the strongest men. The man who could fight, the man who could hunt, the man who would not break under pressure. This isn't opinion. This is evolutionary psychology. It's in her DNA. When she looks at you, she's not thinking, is he nice? Does he send me good morning texts? Does he buy me flowers? No. Deep down, her instincts are screaming one question. Can this man protect me and my future children if the world turns into chaos tomorrow? And here's the darkest part. If the answer is no, if she senses weakness, she will abandon you. Even if she swore she loved you. Even if she promised she'd never leave. Even if you've been together for years. Because her loyalty is not to your words. It's to her survival. The modern mask. Now, in today's world, this truth is hidden. Because women won't admit it openly. They'll say, I just want a nice guy. I just want someone who cares about me. I just want love. But then what happens? The nice guy shows up. He gives her attention. He gives her gifts. He gives her loyalty. And what does she do? She leaves him for the man who doesn't even try. The man who leads with confidence. The man who doesn't chase. The man who doesn't bend. Why? Because instinct doesn't care about words. It only cares about strength. The lie that weakens men. This is the dark truth society hides. They want men weak. A weak man is easier to control. A weak man bends to authority. A weak man never fights back. So they raise you to be weak. They shame your masculinity. They tell you being dominant is toxic. They tell you leadership is controlling. They tell you being strong is dangerous. And men believe it. They shut down their primal instincts. They soften themselves. They hand over their power. But women don't respect this. They despise it. Because deep down, every woman craves a man who is unapologetically masculine. Not abusive, not cruel, but strong, unshakable. A man who knows his value and doesn't compromise it. The cold reality. This is why men wake up one day and ask, why did she lose interest? Why did she cheat? Why did she walk away after everything I gave her? And the answer is painful, but it's the truth. Because you failed her test. You became weak. You lost your frame. You broke under pressure. And the moment she sensed it, her desire died. Not slowly, not with warning, but instantly. Desire doesn't fade like a candle. It vanishes like a flame in the wind. That's why women seem cold or heartless. It's not personal. It's biological. And unless you face this dark truth, you will repeat the same cycle again and again. There are patterns. Every man who loses a woman makes the same mistakes. And the scary part? Most men don't even realize they're doing it. They think they're being loving, caring, supportive. But to her, they are killing attraction one move at a time. Let's break it down. Mistake number 1. Chasing instead of leading. Weak men chase. They blow up her phone. They double text. They beg for attention. Here's the truth. When you chase, you are saying, you're above me. I'm beneath you. Please choose me. That energy repels her instantly, because a woman cannot respect a man who places her on a pedestal. Strong men don't chase. They lead. They invite. They set the pace. They don't worry if she follows, because they know their value. Mistake number 2, overvalidation. You think constant compliments will make her feel loved. Wrong. They make her feel bored. If you tell her every day, you're so beautiful, you're my everything, I can't live without you, she will subconsciously think, if I'm his everything, then he has nothing else going on. Attraction dies. Strong men validate sparingly. They reward her when she earns it. They let their actions show their value, not desperate words. Mistake number 3. Weak boundaries. The fastest way to lose respect? Letting her walk all over you. She cancels plans last minute. She flirts with other men. She disrespects your time. And you smile, forgive, and accept it. That is weakness. And weakness destroys attraction. Strong men set boundaries. They don't tolerate disrespect. They walk away if necessary. Because they know one thing. Respect comes before love. Always. Mistake number 4. Seeking permission. How many men ask their women before making every move? Is it okay if I go out? Do you mind if I hang out with my friends? Can I buy this thing? Do you realize what that does? It makes you a child, not a man. And women don't desire children. A strong man informs. He doesn't ask. He leads his life with purpose, and she joins it, not the other way around. Mistake number 5. Emotional oversharing. Yes, women say they want a man who opens up. But here's the hidden truth. They want you to open up, only to a point. If you dump all your fears, insecurities, and doubts on her, you shift the energy. She stops seeing you as a rock and starts seeing you as a burden. Strong men feel emotions, but they control them. They don't collapse under pressure. They process, then they act. That's what inspires trust. Mistake number 6. Putting her above your mission. The deadliest mistake of all. A man without a mission becomes a slave to his relationship. He makes her his purpose. His life revolves around her. His dreams fade. His edge disappears. And when a man loses his mission, he loses her respect. Because deep down, every woman wants to follow a man who is chasing something bigger than her. A vision, a destiny, a purpose. Strong men never put women above their mission. They pursue greatness, and that pursuit makes women chase them. Mistake number 7. Breaking under tests. Remember this. Every woman will test you, not because she's evil, not because she wants to hurt you, but because her instincts demand it. She will poke at your frame. She will create drama. She will question your decisions. She will challenge your confidence. If you fold, you fail, and she loses attraction instantly. Strong men hold the line. They stay calm. They don't argue. They don't beg. They laugh. They stand tall. They move forward. That is what passes the test. Weak man versus strong man comparison. Weak man gets nervous when she pulls away. Strong man lets her go and focuses on himself. Weak man apologizes for everything, even things he didn't do. Strong man only apologizes when he's truly wrong. Weak man tries to buy love with gifts. Strong man invests in himself, and women invest in him. Weak man is afraid of losing her. Strong man knows he can rebuild anytime, anywhere. That's the difference. And until you see it, you'll keep failing the same test. Now you know the mistakes, but knowing isn't enough. You need to rewire your mind, your habits, and your entire frame as a man. Because the truth is simple. A woman's respect, attraction, and loyalty will never outlast your strength. Let's break down the blueprint. Step 1. Build your frame of steel. Frame is everything. Your frame is the mental world you live in. If your frame is weak, she will dominate it. If your frame is strong, she will submit to it. Here's how you build it. Stop explaining yourself constantly. Stand by your decisions. Speak less, mean more. Every time she tests you, remember, you are the storm. She cannot move you. Frame isn't about being aggressive. It's about being unshakable. Step 2. Reclaim your mission. Your life must revolve around your mission, not her. Men lose women the moment they make her the center of their universe. Because when your mission dies, your edge dies. And when your edge dies, attraction dies. Find your mission. It could be building a business. It could be mastering your craft. It could be building your body into a weapon. Whatever it is, let her orbit around it. Let her fit into your journey. Never the other way around. A man with a mission doesn't beg. He doesn't chase. He doesn't need. And that's why women crave him. Step 3. Master controlled emotion. Stop being reactive. Stop breaking down. Yes, feel your emotions. Yes, process your pain. But never let her see you crumble. When she tests you with drama, stay calm. When she pulls away, remain composed. When life hits you, stand tall. Women fall for men who can carry the weight of chaos without breaking. Be her rock. Be her anchor. Because the moment she feels stronger than you emotionally, attraction dies. Step 4. Practice scarcity mindset. Here's the harsh truth. You're not supposed to act like she's your only option. Scarcity kills desire. When you act desperate, you tell her she's the prize and you're the beggar. Flip the script. Adopt abundance. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to line up women. But you must live as if you have options. Because you do. Scarcity says, please don't leave me. Abundance says, I'm with you because I choose to be, not because I have to be. That difference alone changes everything. Step 5. Set boundaries and enforce them. Boundaries aren't negotiable. They are lines in the sand. If she disrespects you, you don't argue. You don't cry. You don't beg. You walk away. Because a woman only respects a man who respects himself. The moment you tolerate disrespect, you've lost. Here's a rule. I'd rather be alone with respect than with someone who disrespects me. Live by it, and watch how your energy shifts. Step 6. Lead without fear. Leadership is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Women don't want a man who asks permission. They want a man who decides, who moves, who leads. Lead in small things. Pick the restaurant. Choose the movie. Plan the weekend. Lead in big things. Choose your career direction. Choose where you live. Choose how you live. A woman feels safe when a man leads with clarity, and she feels disgust when a man waits for her to lead. Step 7. Embrace the test. Here's the truth no one tells you. The tests will never stop. Even after years, even after marriage, even after love, the tests remain. But instead of fearing them, embrace them. Every test is a chance to prove your strength. Every test is a moment to reinforce your frame. Every test is an opportunity to grow sharper, harder, more unshakable. When she tests you, smile. When she doubts you, stay calm. When she pushes, don't move. Because the man who cannot be moved is the man who always wins. Step 8. Internalize this truth. You don't get respect from women by asking. You command it by being. You don't earn desire by begging. You ignite it by standing strong. And you don't keep love by pleasing. You sustain it by leading. Attraction is not logical. It's primal. It's ancient. When you embody strength, mission, boundaries, and leadership, you don't chase attraction. It chases you. So now we arrive at the truth you can't run from. Listen closely, because this is the part most men turn away from. But if you've made it this far, it means you're not like most men. Here it is. Backhand index pointing right. Women don't forgive weakness. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. You can make money and lose it. You can get fit and gain weight. You can fall and rise again. But once she sees you as weak, once she feels that switch inside her, once she realizes you're not the man she thought you were, it's over. She doesn't hate you. She doesn't even care enough to hate you. She simply stops feeling anything. Because a woman's love isn't built on pity. It's built on respect. And when respect dies, love dies instantly. This is the reality most men can't handle. They think love is about romance. They think it's about flowers, dinners, gifts, or sweet words. They think loyalty comes from history or comfort. Wrong. Loyalty comes from power. Attraction comes from strength. And respect comes from leadership. If you lack these, she's gone, even if her body stays. You'll notice it in her eyes. You'll feel it in the way she looks at you. Cold. Empty. Like she's already gone. And the worst part, it's your fault. So what do? You rise. You sharpen. You kill the weak man inside you before he kills your future. Because if you don't, life will punish you. Not just women. The world itself. Men who live without strength get crushed. Men who avoid leadership get ignored. Men who crave approval get used. But men who embrace strength, men who walk with mission, men who refuse to be broken, those men conquer. Those men attract. Those men are remembered. Here's my challenge to you. From this moment on, stop making excuses. Stop waiting for approval. Stop bending for validation. Stand up. Choose your mission. Lead yourself first, then lead others. When the test comes, and it will, stand tall. When she pushes, do not move. When the world doubts you, prove them wrong through action, not words. Because a man who cannot be broken is a man who cannot be forgotten. Now it's your turn. Drop a fire in the comments if you're ready to kill weakness once and for all. Write never weak again if you refuse to be the man who loses respect. This isn't just another video. This is your wake-up call. The clock is ticking. Every second you delay, the weak man inside you grows stronger. So decide. Right here. Right now. Backhand index pointing right. Are you going to stay weak, broken, forgotten? Or will you rise into the man you were born to be? The choice is yours. But know this. No one is coming to save you. Not your friends. Not your family. Not the woman you love. Only you. So, stand the F*** up, and never be weak again.